MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here's Joe Panik, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Joe Panik.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Panik behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Davis has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
The designated hitter. So
now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Travis Shaw. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-1. 1 out, nobody on. 2 close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Very high. 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Jays 0, O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ryan Borucki will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Here comes the first pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. And the pitch. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Trey Mancini. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
The designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Drury is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So nothing in the Orioles first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Here's Randall Grichuk. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes on the run for it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
No score here as we play inning number 2. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2 out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Anthony Santander the next to bat. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Santander.
And now a pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double, so quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see on the graphic, he currently sits second on the Orioles in that category. Austin Hayes the next to bat, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch.
1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-0. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
Batting 7. The second baseman, Ramon.
Into the box, Ramon Urias. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Set and the pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To panic covering. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Behind 0-2 now. Santander on third with 2 out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
When a pitch is close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Batting average down in the low 210s. 7 homers and a dozen RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Weekly hit towards first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The catcher.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
No ball, 2
One
strikes.
out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0. Popped him up. Davis moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. It remains 1-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first down. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So striding forward now, Hanser Alberto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
Too high. Ball.
Alberto is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Now here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
That's a ball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable. 2
balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Ready now, Joe Panik back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The 1-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming on. He's there and records the first down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Severino gathers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1.
Cliche, and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Renato Nunez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Nunez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Sliced hard on the ground. Panic is there, and that's the first out. Ready now for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Austin Hayes. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting. The second baseman, Ramon.
Standing in, Ramon Urias, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first base.
Striding in once again, Rowdy Tellez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled away. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Popped up. Severino is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Stepping into the box, Pedro Severino, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Fisher patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. First offering on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Big swing by Davis now, and this is carrying well to right. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panic. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and that's the second out. At the plate, Hunter Alberto, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. And that ends the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar home run swing of Chris Davis. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-0 Baltimore. At the plate, Danny Jansen will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Ready for another chance, Derek Fisher. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 2.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interesting.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
In now, Borucki. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. To Iglesias for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Coming to the plate now, Randall Grichuk. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
The set and the 2-1. Rowdy Tellez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're doing a decent job of putting the ball in play, but far too many of their swings are resulting in soft contact and groundouts. The adjustment that they're talking about down here is forcing the ball up in the zone, laying off anything from the knees down, and punishing anything they get in the middle to upper part of the zone.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
Orioles, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
First pitch on its way. Trey Mancini is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. In the air to straightaway right. Grichuk is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25. Anthony.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Tanner Scott. The bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 66. Tanner Scott.
All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. He's set. Here it comes. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brandon.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. Standing in, Danny Jansen. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Nope.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
3-2, full count. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Derek Fisher. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the runner's coming home. On the bunt attempt is popped up. Davis is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Blue Jays leave a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Wilmer Font gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 63, Wilmer Font.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hayes. It was a walk in his last trip.
The center fielder, Austin Hayes.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Ramon Urias waits on deck. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Pedro Severino fouled off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball called for strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Score remains 2-2. Hector Velasquez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 76, Hector Velasquez.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Pennant. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Name of the game out on a mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. Pitch is popped up. Alberto is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The bat, number 13.
Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
Nope.
And there's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box now, Randall Grichuk, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 offering. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Severino goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Anthony Bass is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Dwight Smith Jr. is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Ball 2 now.
Ball 2.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's 1 away. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Gurriel onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Hanser Alberto, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So here's Trey Mancini. Liner in there for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fisher's under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Orioles strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Rio Ruiz is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 14. Rio.
New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Last time through was a base hit.
The third baseman, Travis Shaw.
First pitch on its way, and right into the shift. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Brendan Drury, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 9.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Guerrero Jr.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The average for him coming in at .322. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The set and the 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains 2-2. Reese McGuire is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 10.
Striding in, Anthony Santander, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Outside, 2-1. The bouncer to the left side. Shaw has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Center fielder,
Striding into the box, Austin Hayes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
At the plate now, Ramon Urias. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Pedro Severino. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Justin Miller takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings.
Number 50, Justin Miller.
Rio Ruiz will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Fouled away. The 2-1 pitch.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. pays off again, and it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two and 0 count. And this is lined softly to the left side. Foul. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. Orioles leave him loaded. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Shawn Armstrong takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Oscar Hernandez is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So now to the plate, Joe Pennant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball one. The 1-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Mancini moving back at the track. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Two and 0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter, the right fielder, Randall Griffith.
Into the box, Randall Grichuk, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. That misses. 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Hot shot toward third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles 2. Oscar Hernandez is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Ken Giles takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Ken Giles.
Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, Hanser Alberto. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he misses. 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Renato Nunez fouled off. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
A full count to the Orioles designated hitter. Anthony Santander is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now in the box, Anthony Santander, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Borucki has it. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Austin Hayes. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Squares to bunt, but he can't connect. Strike one.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys would not ask to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sac bunt to get down.
So 1-1. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, I guess a regular walk-off wasn't enough for him, so he blasts a grand slam in the final at bat to win this thing. I've seen a lot of things in my day, but that was something very special.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Six to 3, the final score today. Sean Armstrong earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.